Where are we going?
All right, welcome. Next episode.
Oh.
We're live.
Tighten up.
Tighten up. Get it together, Corey.
Episode 142. Action.
This episode we didn't watch a movie or anything in particular, but we have something to talk about, or like a variety of topics, and we got a new studio.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Dude, look at these posters over here. Those are new.
They can't see those.
Oh.
That's all right.
Sucks to be you.
Sucks to be you. I think our episode's got to be tighter. The market research says that market research done by Michael, seeing that we have no videos or no views. So, we'll just try some stuff up, and I think shorter, tighter episodes.
Okay.
And yeah. So we played a board game. That's what we've been doing the past week. A couple days in there. Played Scythe.
It's not how you say it.
Scythe. Scythe.
Should we really call it a scythe?
Scythe.
You know what a scythe is?
A scythe is a tool used for farming.
Okay.
As well as a weapon for war.
Okay. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew what it was since you couldn't pronounce it properly.
Yeah.
We played 4 games total so far.
4 games, and they're a little bit long. It's kind of a complicated board game.
Yeah, it's more like a Catan farming game. I mean, there's just like setup, and it's not like your turns take a long time, but if you want to win, you're gonna take your time to be strategic about what kind of moves you want to make and what your opponent's doing. I'm recruiting people to come play with us.
Yeah.
We'll get the expansion before you come.
I was looking at expansions today. There's 3 expansions.
I saw them in the store.
Yeah.
I saw one of them in the store.
Was it... which one was it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
The names.
There's an expansion to make it from 4 players to... or 5 players to 7.
Right.
And so maybe we'll do that, but we got to get 4 or 5 players playing first.
I got Mo. I got Sam.
Yep.
I got Joe. Matt and Bree.
Nice. So... I should buy the 7-person.
Maybe we'll work on getting to 5 first.
Get to
actual
5.
people to show up because they're like, yeah, we'll play.
What's interesting about
what happens
about Scythe is that you can play solo. So I did
a lot of games recently. Is they give you the, it's upwards of $60. Sometimes even more for newer games.
This game runs $70 retail.
Yeah, and so like, for one person to buy this, unless you're like in a community of people who are playing games, playing board games. I mean, if you're just interested in yourself, the makers of the game want to be able to give you an option.
Game designer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Board game designer.
Yeah.
This game designer has the connotation of video games usually.
You're right. Yeah, the creator. What's
God.
interesting? What's interesting about the board games is that like we live in. I mean, board games are popping right now.
Yeah, been popping for like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're still
board game awards. You got board game. You got
there's some good ones.
You go to conferences for things, reviews, a whole website dedicated to strategies and pictures of the game and reviews, and
you have to compete with like video games because people could just buy video games and like do that with their friends like multiplayer. So board games have stepped up so that you can have people over for an event for
that's the key part, is having people over, because you can play video games and you're just in a different country, state, city, house.
That's how the internet works. Yep.
Well, it used to be where you could have multiplayer games like Halo, and you could be like, yo, let's have a LAN party, or let's get 4 of my friends on, we'll do a split screen. Not very many games are coming out with split screen recently.
No.
I'm trying to think of the last one, and I have no idea.
What was the last game you played split screen? Mine was like Call of Duty, I think.
No, it was probably Borderlands.
Yeah.
Literally.
Borderlands was
literally a month ago.
Oh, wow. Mine was like years ago.
I have more friends than you.
I think that's a good thing. Like, good choice for me. Like, I don't want that many.
Stay away.
Yeah, I'm like doing other stuff.
We don't want any of these people as friends.
No, I love people. I just don't like.
No one's there, dude. It doesn't matter.
I want to few them out. I can't have overload. I already got like too many people texting me, "Hey, let's hang out." I'm like, I can't, dude. I gotta do other stuff.
Interesting.
I just like you, Corey.
Makes me feel special.
Oh yeah.
Right here in my boob.
No, but the research I did on the solo board games is that they actually to my understanding, they outsourced, like, this guy designed this board game, but then there is a group or a set of game playtesters that you can send your board game to, and they will find ways to solo, like, automate your game through an AI, and they'll make suggestions for you, and you can take those suggestions or not. So this is a service that if I want to design a board game, I could send them off to these guys, and they'll play test around to make the optimal single-player experience. And that's called Automata. Automata, which is Italian for...
automatic.
It's like, yeah, something like that. And, like, these people...
Should I Google it? Siri!
I have a Google Home. We can just put it right here. Talk to it.
Yeah.
All right, maybe that's a good idea.
Sitting somewhere over
But so my understanding is they sent it to these guys, and these guys sent back, like, a rule book, a separate rule book
for the one that the original creators had.
Yes.
Okay.
And a set of cards. So there's, when you open up the game to play, there's a whole set. There's a deck
you're
of
talking
cards.
about Scythe
Yes.
now. Okay.
Yes, specifically for Scythe. And what you do for the other play, you could choose any amount of computers, like AIs, and they can play, and you have cards that determine the actions that they do. And so, stop playing footsie with me on the table,
Get your feet out of my area, okay? You stay the fuck over there.
And yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Like, I can't see our feet, right?
No, they can't see our feet. I'm wearing shorts.
Can't even see your belly. That's good.
Yeah, it is good. Good angle for me, leaning forward.
Gotta hide.
Yeah.
Hide your figure. You haven't played a game though, right? You were gonna set it
I'm
up
not
for Sunday,
played.
and then I woke up and you're like, "Sit down, bitch," and we sat down for 6 hours.
That was awesome. Yeah, and we played the next day for like another 4 hours.
We played Monday night,
Sunday, and then Monday.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's so funny, our schedules. Like, I wake up at like 8:39 on the weekends. I like to sleep in, but that's just what time I wake up. And
I roll out of bed at 1.
like 12:30, I'm just like, I want to be respectful and, like, not. Who's that?
Spam.
Oh, okay. I want to be respectful and, like, not clang pots together and, like, wake you up. But, like, when it comes to be like 10:30, 11, 11:30, I'm just like, fuck this guy. I'm taking a shower if I want to. I'm getting up.
Why would you not take a shower?
Because sometimes it wakes you up. We live in a small ass apartment. Does that bother you? Wait, have I been restricting myself? I don't need to.
Yeah, I don't care. I told
you.
You
don't care about taking a shower?
You.
I thought you said it's annoying.
It's a shared space. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. All right. Things are gonna change around here.
I mean, if you're doing dishes at fucking 9 in the morning on a Saturday, I mean...
Dude, you got so mad at me a couple weeks ago for, like, doing the dishes. You were like, you leave the water on too long. And it was clearly not about the water. It was, in my opinion, it was just you being pissed that I woke you up.
I remember you talking.
You don't remember? Okay.
What? If I said anything about the water, it's the conservationist in me coming out.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any idea of what that means.
I drive a Prius. Okay. But, like, as soon as I can, it's financially viable, I want to sell it and get a Corvette.
Nice. Opposite direction.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my life. Those are goals.
Sweet.
Yeah. Just one day. And then just keep buying Corvettes. Like, as it gets nicer, as my income goes up.
A fleet of them.
Yeah, I just
Which
want
one do I want to drive today?
And people are like,
Reach
it's
into
so
the bucket of
impractical.
keys.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be dope. Movies. What'd you watch? Anything good?
I think I've seen it before because as I was watching, I was like, I remember some of these scenes or some of these like characters. I believe it's called Flight of the Conchords,
which is the name of a comedy duo from New Zealand that had an HBO show.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, but you're talking about a 1981 movie.
I'm not sure. I'm not. Let me Google that film name real quick. But it was a movie about the Olympics.
Okay.
In think it was like the 70s.
Yeah.
Right after World War II or something like
They
that.
were wearing short shorts, so I think you're right.
Short. I just can tell by
Yeah,
outfits.
I could.
Let's see, a Flight of the Conchords. Does that actually bring something up that's not comedy duo? Of course. Conchords movie. Flight of Conchords, not the. Nope, that's a Texan Odyssey. Who knows? It was on Netflix or it was on HBO's leaving this month. So I try to like catch those in case I don't have another opportunity to. Yeah. What else is on there? Some rock movie.
Rock movie?
Yeah, some movie with The Rock.
Oh.
Or Dwayne
You know what's
Johnson.
funny? I saw
Dwayne
like,
Johnson.
The Rock
Yikes.
plays The Rock in every movie. Like, he doesn't have character varieties.
It's a shower thought.
Yeah, that's where I read it. They showed pictures, just like him wearing the same like T-shirt and just. I mean, what else is he gonna play? Like you can't have a
Rock?
sophisticated rule for The Rock.
Yeah,
Still great actor though.
He's
Like,
played a drama, yeah. I think he's funny. He's fitting right in his niche of where.
yeah. I'm not mad every time I see him.
Yeah.
He's great.
You're not disappointed either.
No.
Disappointed in the movies.
Sometimes the movies
Themselves.
are not that great. Like
Rampage.
Rampage, yeah, I heard that just looks
Yikes.
bad. You just get a feeling like this has all the markers of a bad movie. And
He's not in
it
Ride
was.
Along, right? That's like.
No, but he was in another movie, like Central Intelligence.
Yeah.
That has Kevin Hart.
Kevin
That was hilarious, dude. I saw that in the Dollar Theater. And if you know anything about the demographics of people who go to the Dollar Theater,
No, I
it
don't.
is like
Tell me.
I'm gonna keep this kosher. Okay? No, it's just like people that are complaining about $2 popcorn, and they're just like people's kids are running in and out of the theater, and it's just like it's an experience, dude. It is
I've
not.
never been. I've lived in this area for 4 years now, and I've never been to the Dollar Theater.
It's a good time.
No.
Like,
thanks for letting me know, because I'm not going.
No, it is not a good movie experience.
$2 popcorn, does it come in like a small paper bag? One of those movies.
No, it's massive.
Oh.
It's massive,
Like in
and
a
it's
big bucket like AMC?
and like
Too salty? Too buttery?
the popcorn quality was fine,
Oh, okay.
but the loud people on their cell phone conversations in the first 5 rows kind of threw it off. And the way the theater is set up is like very long, and like the last 15 rows are laughably far away, and
Yeah.
they're not any higher.
Right.
So
If anyone's sitting in front of you, it's like,
exactly, it's all flat, and the screen size is about half the size of a normal.
oh yeah.
And
That's why it's $1.
people are just loud. They are not taking it seriously. And guess what? Going to see Central Intelligence was awesome in that, because I don't care about the movie.
Yeah.
And me and Jolie had a great time. It was cost us like, I'm not exaggerating, it might have cost us $12.
Yeah, for both of you with food, full concessions.
Yeah.
They didn't make $1.
There's no way they're gonna be in business in 3 years. I'm telling you, because do you know that where it's located, like behind the
Yeah, it's a horrible location for that place.
Yeah, it's like the Babies R Us that went out of business is right next to it. So there's just an abandoned,
Yeah.
just shopping
There's another
carts.
abandoned building, like Caddy Corner on the opposite side of the street.
Yeah,
And then that whole shopping center over there is.
Yeah.
It's like Roseanne or something.
Yeah.
All the fabric shoppers.
yeah. I watched 2 movies, and both of them were actually really good. Both of them happen to be like horror movies. The first one was Doctor Sleep,
Sequel to.
The Shining.
Okay.
And
Ewan McGregor. I saw Ewan McGregor. I didn't see anyone else.
yeah, that was actually like a really good movie. It tied, like, they did a really good job of showing you stuff and then tying it back and kind of wrapping up all the loose ends
From The Shining? Or
from The
itself?
Shining too. But I'm just saying, as a standalone movie, if you don't have to watch The Shining, you could just like, honestly, what I would recommend is if you don't have the patience to watch The Shining, because it's kind of like a Stanley Kubrick slow movie.
Mm-hmm.
It holds up. I mean, it's good, but let's just say you don't want to watch it. What you should watch is a
Watch it on
documentary.
1.5?
No, there's a documentary that's sort of like 1.5.
Okay.
It's called Room 237.
Oh, yeah.
That documentary is dope. Like, it's a scary, dramatic, documentary talking about the weird shit that Kubrick included in the film. Like stuff you didn't notice watching it the first time. And so you could skip watching the movie, just watch Room 237. It's a little bit updated. I'm not sure when that documentary came. I mean, like to the 2000s or something.
Okay.
And
When did The Shining come out?
1978
Really?
or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's Kubrick. Like,
Yeah.
he's an old school
true.
dude.
That's true.
I
only know Kubrick for 2001.
Yeah.
Also a good movie. The catalyst for all space exploration movies.
Yeah. I'm kind of like, I kind of don't have patience to sit through. Like, I didn't enjoy The Shining that much. I mean, I do it's a good movie, and it's a classic, but I'm like...
But you're just associating that label to it, not because that's your opinion. That's what we are.
Yes, I agree with that.
We're sharing our opinions, so don't share someone else's opinion.
No, but I have, like, respect for, like, it's a good movie in terms of it. I say this so often, but because it's not done in so many movies, but a director with a vision who executes upon that vision is refreshing, and, like, I like that.
Okay.
And he did that, but the movie itself is kind of slow, and but that was a cool thing to do. You're building up tension in the 70s for a horror film.
Right.
Now we've done different stuff, and I
totally
find
different direction, or
Yeah.
a variety of different directions.
yes. But put it up against most other movies, it's gonna beat them out. It's gonna be better, especially with horror movies, because there's a lot of shitty ones.
Yeah, the whole app. What was that app that you got?
Shudder.
Shudder.
I like Shudder, but I canceled it.
That whole fucking library of movies needs to go in the
So
garbage.
much shit. Like,
It's like all the movies from like film schools and high school, like senior projects. Like, yeah, we'll just throw it up on Shudder.
yeah, bunch of B
Subscribing
movies.
to Crunchyroll and Hulu Anime. We're good to go.
Is there Hulu anime?
What?
I know there's anime on Hulu.
Yeah.
But you're talking about just subscribing to Hulu.
Correct.
Dude, a lot of people that I'm talking to are just canceling their Disney Plus because they're like, I watched my 4 or 5 favorite movies, watched The Mandalorian,
Yeah.
maybe catch a Thor Ragnarok or whatever
Yeah.
movie you like, and then that's it. It's like,
They got you though. You still got 3 months of subscription.
yeah, but this is a long-term game. Like, that's why Netflix
them?
is...
For Disney.
For subscription models, you want people to be subscribing
Right.
all the time, not
Yeah.
cancel. Because once they
Until
cancel...
they have enough continuing content to come out, I don't think they'll be able to retain. Unless their kids are literally just like on it all the time, like get home from school, throw the 5-year-old on the TV so he can watch whatever Disney bullshit he wants. You know,
Yeah.
it's probably geared more towards that generation anyway. Unless you're like a huge fan.
Like a family that's gonna... I just want to have it for the kids or whatever. Yeah. Because there's like tons of shows on there. Like Disney Channel
all the Disney
shows.
Channel
Yeah.
shows, right?
Yeah. Which I missed.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I missed all
That's what
those.
its audience is. It's like Disney Channel, younger kids, a few millennials want to go back and watch Toy Story.
Not me.
All the OG Disney movies.
Not me. Don't do that.
Because I'll spill the water, or
No.
because the mic.
Because the mic.
Testing.
Um,
I like how we didn't put the camera on it, but I guess we had
dude,
to.
this janky mic setup, it's
What'd you call it?
temporary.
Ghetto.
This is ghetto. I mean, this is like, it's still better, but
I like it.
we'll keep going. We'll see how it turns out. Do I have any other thoughts on Doctor Sleep? No, it's a good movie. It's worth watching. Even if you haven't seen The Shining or anything, it works as a movie on its own.
Right.
But the documentary, Room 237, is just great.
Okay.
Creepy. Awesome.
I'll
Interesting.
I'll add that to my list.
Yes. And then Doctor Sleep was a really good movie that apparently like bombed. Like it didn't do well in theaters.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Ewan McGregor in it and never have heard of the movie at all.
I hadn't heard of it either, and I'm like following, and like I know what's coming out generally. Like I'm interested in it. I'm on the movie subreddit, and I didn't know about it.
What's in theaters right now?
What's in theaters right now? I know that No Time Left to Die is coming out.
Okay.
I don't know what else. Birds of Prey. I mean, January and February are always like really bad months for movies. So I mean, like,
It was a trick. I knew you didn't know.
I generally know. I just, if you're gonna quiz me on it, I don't. The other movie I saw was the other movie I'd like to tell you about is
Tell me about it. No, tell them.
I'm telling them about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to sit there and listen.
Oh,
and
okay.
Make your jokes,
Yeah, I'm just here to look pretty.
and you don't even do that well.
Oh. You got that
I swear, I would get more views if I switched you out with a girl.
100%.
100%.
Get Jolie on here.
She's too busy. She doesn't want to do this shit. She's like, I hope you have fun
I don't
on
want to
your
do this shit either.
on your little podcast.
Goodbye.
I like it. Oh, close that door.
Why?
Thank you. It's better.
They can't even see the edge of it.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't that bad. The other movie is Only Lovers Left Alive. And it's 2013 vampire movie.
Okay.
And so it's kind of a mood movie where not a ton of stuff happens, but it kind of, I really liked it. And if you're interested in like vampires and like, which I am, I think it's cool. I think it's interesting.
It's always an interesting concept. Like, people are still attracted to, like, Castlevania, and
Yeah.
Twilight was huge, obviously, and that died off. What's another vampire movie that came out recently? Any?
Underworld, all those,
That's true.
which were fun. I like those.
Yeah.
And then like Van Helsing,
Yep.
it's kind of a vampire movie.
Yeah, I guess more vampire games have come out
Sure.
recently.
Yeah. And then like in Skyrim or The Witcher, when they have like little subplots, like side quests with
true.
vampires, those are always like fun.
That's true. You always have some sort of blood sucking. I'm sure there's like TV shows. I think I mentioned that. Like, there's
Yeah.
probably like a Constantine, or not a Constantine. What's his name? A Dracula.
There was a BBC Dracula
Right.
series, but
Came
I
out
watched
last
the
year,
first
didn't it?
episode. I didn't think it was good.
Interesting.
I thought it was like a lot of missed opportunities. Like when they first show Dracula, I was like, it was such a flat scene.
Yeah.
I was like,
It
I
was
want him to be, and this is a
wasn't
figure.
It wasn't a big reveal or like a build up in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
You missed it.
missed it. I'm sure British people like it. What do they know? They eat shitty food, so they have no idea what's good.
Narrowing our audience by the second. Girls are gone. The British are gone.
All the people
Dollar
go to-
theater movie
Dollar
goers are
theater-
gone.
Whatever, man.
Corvette haters gone.
No, Corvette haters. They can leave.
Oh,
Yeah, I like
don't
Corvettes.
alienate us.
Yeah.
Come on.
So Only Lovers Left Alive was like a good movie. It's about like it's got the guy who plays Young off the X-Men, but the young version, not
Young
Xavier.
Professor X.
Yeah, I think it's him.
Wheelchair.
I think that's that guy. What's his name? I don't know either.
He was in the Split.
Yeah, I think it
In
was
Glass?
that guy. I think it was that guy.
I guess he's bald in that, so that doesn't really help you much.
Anyway, he plays like this
Vampire.
grumpy vampire who's lived for 1,000 years, and the cringy part of the movie is that his name's Adam and his girlfriend, lover, person is Eve, and I was like, oh wow, real.
Everything goes back to the Bible.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are no
It
original
just
stories.
wasn't. I don't mind that there aren't original stories, but you gotta give me something
Extra.
Yeah, like the details make it interesting, and
Or like you said, like make sure the director and everyone has a vision, executed properly, and then it's up to the audience to decide whether or not they like it. Because I'm sure as a director, you're like, holy shit, this is my best movie ever. Look at my accomplishments. Look how much we did. Tiny ass budget,
yeah,
and it came out great. And then
Yes.
it gets to the critics, and it's like, meh. Straight to movie.
yeah.
Straight
but
to VHS. I missed that.
it's always a balance, right? Like, who cares what the critics think? It almost is like Donnie Darko.
Yeah, who cares what we think about movies too?
We're not critics. It's not our job.
I had to explain that today.
Okay.
Someone's like, isn't your show like you critiquing movies? I was like, nope, we're not critics. We're just talking about movies. Be like, well, isn't the fact that you like it, you're critiquing it? It's like, yeah, but we're mostly just talking about
in a way
the movie.
we kind of are, but
sure.
I don't.
I mean, because we still give a rating, so we're still like critiquing what we thought of. But if it's totally editorial in all senses, it's not like, don't see this movie.
Don't do that again.
No, hit the table.
Yeah, you can do it one more time if you want.
I'll save it.
Okay.
I'll save that for later. Tuck it away.
Yeah, I mean, look, I envision people that are interested in movies can come check us out and see what we think about them, and we'll also give you like a direction, like things. Hopefully, I gave someone out there 2 movies to, and a couple more, the documentary and stuff, to watch, and if you like them, cool. If you don't, and we always encourage like people to interact with us, like leave comments,
Like, subscribe, donate. Check out our Patreon. Check out our Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
It's just shit I gotta do.
What's the other one? What's the new one? TikTok.
TikTok. You've been addicted to TikTok.
I've not been addicted. It's
You've been
literally
browsing it.
Open the app and videos just show up
You're
in
right.
front of you. It's the same thing as if I was like, but I'm not like on my phone. I know people who are addicted to their phones who can't let it go.
That's been something I've been really trying, like, because you get that dopamine hit, but
Would
you're
you
not
ever-
looking at anything.
Would you ever do 30 days with no technology?
I don't have a problem with it such that would be necessary.
I don't think.
I would do that with
I'm
other
not
things.
saying that it's necessary. It's just a challenge. to see.
That challenge I would apply to other things in my life, like eating healthy
That's
or
not.
boozing.
That's not the challenge, though. You can't go 30 days without food. Only Jesus
But-
can do that.
Obviously, idiot, you can't. That's not the challenge.
That's
It's
what I mean.
eat
That's
healthy.
You can't equate anything else
Yes,
when
you
I say
can.
30 days without technology. There's no.
No, I wouldn't do that. Would you do that?
I would try.
But you're kind of like a hippie like that. Like you like natural shit. And... I'm full hog on the consumerism. I like buying stuff, throwing it out. I don't give a shit.
Like the all natural titties. When you do this, when Michael does this, by the way, he's really like nervous or
Yeah. I'm like, oh god.
This
if
is
we're
his cringe instead of like, oh, this is his cringe.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna die. Like we're gonna get someone's gonna find this and like reputationally ruined. It's just scared of putting stuff out on the internet.
I'm just
and,
putting it out there. I like natural titties. You like the fake ones.
That's not what I said at all. That's not even true.
I'm a hippie titty. Hippie titty lover. I don't think I did. I mean, besides that one movie, I've been powering through Dragon Ball Super. I know I'm
Yeah.
10 years late.
Yeah, no, I've been liking walking into your room, watching like certain fights, just fascinated. I'm like, this is a whole part of culture I kind of missed, like the whole Dragon Ball.
Yeah, there's a term that people use. It's like where it just keeps building upon itself. It just keeps going and going and going, and there's just but I forget what the term is, but that's what that anime is.
Yeah.
And then the other one I recommended to you was Kiki Curry.
Yeah.
Kiki Curry. It's a pretty unique anime, so I don't want to spoil it for you, but
Okay.
definitely a good one. I'm definitely enjoying it. So
I started an anime that I kind of just I don't think I'm gonna continue on with it.
Castlevania.
No, I like that one.
You can tell me about this one.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
I'm like 10 episodes in.
It's pretty popular.
It's bizarre. I mean,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Oh, sure.
And
It's like I think of that one. I think of like BoJack Horseman and other just like random animated.
which I like for the
shows.
most part, but this one
I don't like the random. I like something that's like, all right, I can dig into this, or I can, I'm interested to see where this is going, or the history, or the lore of the anime. Not so much like skits, non-skits, and cheesy stuff. I don't like that.
That's what this show kind of does.
Yeah.
It kind of like has random, like they'll jump around in time and then they just like they'll have random fights. I'm just like, why are we doing this? Like, and the moves they do are just insane.
Mhm.
Like
Oh,
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna continue on with that one. But also I'm not super into anime.
2 stars.
I like. There's just so much anime, and I.
It's not even on your top 10 things to do.
Did I say that one time?
I recommended an anime to you. Dude, I don't got time for that shit. It's not even on my top 10 things to do. Oh, whoa, dude. Whoa. I know I'm number 1, but come on.
I don't have, like, that level of proper amount of intensity for most conversations. I just kind of ramp it up to, like, an 8, because that's where my brain is. And normal people are like, why are you all the way up there?
So intense,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Because I like it. It's exciting. It's the way you gotta be.
It's the way you gotta be.
It's the way I gotta be.
Yeah. Scythe, movies, anime, life,
titties,
booties.
I'm not. No. We gotta be. Damn!
Just swivel the camera to like the weight over there. She got a boob! The TikTok, that boy fat! Those are so good. It's always fat animals. I'm not talking about humans either. Real dogs like, and cats.
What it is like there's that one clip. That's what I love about TikTok is that they have a clip, like an audio clip that goes viral, but then they apply it to other videos.
Yeah. And
so they'll point at like a really big fat like bear or something. Like, damn, he's thick or something.
That boy thick.
So it's like they'll do it on a cat or it's like.
That's why I like TikTok.
Yeah.
You just fucking burst out laughing for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that was 20 seconds.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They gotta make some TikToks. Gotta do some dance.
We gotta do it. We can make some funny stuff, I think.
No.
You can.
Yeah.
I'll film you.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you 10%.
Thanks, dude. All right, want to wrap it up?
I always wrap it up.
No, you don't. That's why you got 4 kids.
Don't tell them, dude. I'm never gonna get a Tinder swipe again, dude. If they see I have children.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Nope.
No? Cool.
Nothing comes to mind. Mostly because I don't have anything on my mind.
Like ever.
That's my cue to walk away from this.
Alright. Goodbye.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Yeah, how about him, Corey? Give us a goodbye,
What is
Dad.
it? Anal!
Oh, Jesus.